Good morning, everybody. I'm Coach Tom, and welcome to my channel, Creating Your New Reality. I am a self-actualization coach. What that means is that I help people realize their true selves in the areas of their career, relationships, and personal development. Are you ready? Then let's go. Now, today I'd like to talk about the pain, or rather what happens when you're not self-actualized. I know there are a lot of people out there watching this wondering, why should I jump on board with this, Tom? What's really going on? What's in it for me? That's always the question, right? What is in it for me? Now, in an earlier video, I defined self-actualization as creating, developing, and expressing your true self, regardless of what's going on around you, your circumstances, what you tell yourself, and what other people tell you. Now, you might be saying, again, okay, big woo, why do I need to do this? Well, here's why this is important. You could end up like me from my early teens to, I want to say, my late 20s. I was very lost. I was unmotivated. I was depressed. I was extremely lost. And I believed, probably worse yet, I was that way because I believed what everybody told me. And even if I didn't believe them, that still put me in a conflict with them because I did not know who I was. Therefore, I couldn't effectively even ignore them and get on with my life. Because when people told me bad things about myself, I agreed. I said, oh yeah, you must be in a position of authority. I shall agree with you. When I did not agree internally down deep with what somebody was giving me and telling me about my life, my situation, and myself, well, I still didn't do anything because I let that burn inside, and that created a lot of trauma that just expressed itself in a lot of unhealthy coping mechanisms. One thing I'd like to point out for my believers in the chakras and things of that nature, you ever get like a jolt of an emotion, something negative, and it hits you so hard that your stomach and your butt clenches up and you almost pee yourself? You ever have that? Well, what that is you storing trauma down in the root and the sacral chakra. That's where all that nasty stuff lives, and it's got a really bad habit of expressing itself in really unlikely and unhealthy ways as you go through life. I'm just saying. So again, you want to look at this stuff, even if you think I'm nuts. I'm not. So dive deep into this. It's all I'm saying. Now, the problem is, I got to tell you, the only reason that I was such a mess at a younger age, the only reason that I did not eat a bullet was because, in my view, I disliked people so much that if I checked out, I was letting them win. How's that for real? So I decided, you know what, screw you, I'm sticking around. All I ever felt was that I didn't love myself, nobody liked me, and I sure as hell didn't like anybody back. So can you see the circle? Can you see how the thought keeps repeating, and when bad things happen, we call that into existence by our vibration, our state of mind, however you want to look at it. And you know what? When you're that negative, that's all you get. Life just gives you more and more shit sandwiches to choose from. They may vary in color, texture, and condiments, but they're not going to ever not be a shit sandwich unless you do something about it. So that's one of my mantras: no more shit sandwiches. I want you to write that down. The other thing I want you to think about are, what are your patterns? What are your thoughts? What are your circular thoughts that make you chase your tail? Again, mine was, I am unlovable, nobody loves me, therefore I don't love anybody. And then it just, ever the widening gyre, as the famous poem once went. So again, that's your homework. Look for your patterns, look for your circles, look for your self-talk. And we're going to work on how to start digging yourself out of this in our next series of videos. Thank you very much. If you liked what you've heard, hit the like button, hit the share button. Please subscribe. The more people that know about what we're doing, the better it is. Check out our website, selfactualizedyou.com. We're all over Facebook. Thank you so very much. I want you to be blessed, be self-actualized. Most of all, be yourself. I love you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.